Alpine's Hemp Company. Gummies, seltzers, syrups, and more. Treat yourself to the best.
Hello and welcome into the WHKY News for Wednesday, August 21st. I'm Ralph Mangum. Thank you for joining us. The WHKY News is on over-the-air TV each weekday on channel 14.2, and we are online at WHKY.com and on our YouTube channel. In today's top stories, a Hickory man received a lengthy prison sentence in a 2022 murder case. WHKY's Rob Eastwood reports from the Justice Center.
This incident occurred on Mother's Day in 2022. Hickory police responded to a residence in the city and they found the victim with multiple injuries. She was found deceased in a bedroom of that residence. The defendant in this case could spend up to 32 years, 8 months in prison. As of the time I'm filing this report, he is being held at the Catawba County Detention Facility here in Newton. 37-year-old Eddie Dante Probst entered an Alford plea to second-degree murder during Catawba County Superior Court on Tuesday. An Alford plea is a guilty plea in which a defendant maintains their innocence but admits that the prosecution's evidence would likely result in a guilty verdict if brought to trial. Probst was charged in connection to the May 8, 2022 death of 29-year-old Laura Matthews of Hickory, which was previously reported here on WHKY. Probst was sentenced to 26 years, 4 months to 32 years, 8 months in prison. On the date of the crime, Hickory police responded to an address on 8th Avenue Southeast where the officers found Matthews deceased in a bedroom. An autopsy revealed that Matthews had a broken neck, a broken nose, a punctured lung, a pulverized liver, and a broken left jaw. In addition, every rib on her right side was broken and 5 ribs on her left side were broken. Probst was initially charged with first-degree murder, assault on a female, and assault by strangulation. As of the time I'm filing this report, Probst is being held in the Catawba County Detention Facility here in Newton. So once again, a prison sentence of 26 years, 4 months to 32 years, 8 months for Eddie Dante Probst of Hickory, charged in connection to the Mother's Day 2022 death of Laura Matthews. And reporting from the Catawba County Justice Center, this is Rob Eastwood, WHKY News.
Thanks, Rob. WHKY's Arianna Mack has information from Hickory City Council's Tuesday meeting.
Hickory City Council met in regular session on Tuesday night, August 20th. Minutes, second readings, and the consent agenda were all unanimously approved.
All right. Good afternoon and welcome to the August 20th meeting of the Hickory City Council. At this time, I would like to invite the Reverend William Stern from Sandy Ridge Baptist Church to the podium for our invocation. I would ask that if you're able to please stand for the invocation and remain standing after the invocation for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Council held a public hearing for the consideration of the voluntary, non-contiguous annexation of 17.57 acres adjacent to 298 19th Avenue Southeast. The item was approved unanimously by City Council. A public hearing was held for the consideration of the voluntary, non-contiguous annexation of 15.543 acres on Cool Park Road across from 24th Street Northeast. The item was approved unanimously by City Council.
First public hearing tonight is consideration of the voluntary non-contiguous annexation of 15.5 acres located on Cool Park Road across from 24th Street Northeast, Hickory, North Carolina, owned by Limited NC Properties, LLC. Will be presented by Planning Director Brian Frazier.
For much more from the Hickory City Council meetings, visit their YouTube channel to watch those meetings back. I'm Arianna Mack for WHKY.
Thank you, Arianna. A memorial service for Sergeant John Hugh Howell II will be held at 3 p.m. Monday, August 26th. The service will be conducted in the new Lincoln County Courthouse at 120 Justice Drive in Lincolnton. Sergeant Howell was 24 years old when he was shot and killed on August 26, 1973, while responding to a domestic dispute in which a man had assaulted his daughter. The father shot Sergeant Howell in the chest and hand with a .22 caliber rifle. Sergeant Howell made it to his patrol car and radioed for assistance before he passed away. Sergeant Howell joined the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office in 1971 after serving in the U.S. Army in Vietnam. He is honored with a plaque in the Harvin A. Krause Detention Center and another plaque at the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial in Washington, D.C. The street that runs past the Law Enforcement Center is John Howell Memorial Drive. The suspect was convicted of second-degree murder in March of 1974 and was sentenced to 25 years in prison. He served only 8 years before his release in May of 1982. He was killed in a tractor accident in May of 1995. Stay with us for the crime report as Rob has more details on a Caldwell County meth trafficking arrest. Arianna has 3 more Caldwell arrests, and I have a sexual exploitation arrest in Iredell County. In local sports today, high school volleyball and soccer, preseason predictions for LR men's and women's soccer, plus the latest from the Crawdads. In community focus, Sarah Killian has news from the city of Hickory, including the Lightning Bug Boogie, the back-to-school bash, and the Saturday film screening series. Arianna also has our arts and entertainment bulletin board. Partly cloudy with a high around 80 today, upper 70s tomorrow, and then around 80 Friday, low 80s Saturday, and in the mid-80s Sunday. Less than a 10% chance of rain throughout the rest of the week and the weekend. Warmer next week with highs around 90 or in the upper 80s. Not much chance of rain until we get to next Saturday, the last day of August. You can always find an up-to-date forecast at WHKY.com. I'm Ralph Mangum. You are watching the WHKY News.